What's going on, guys? Well, I'm reading the comments to the last video I posted, which was the Zippo that stopped the bullet, and me sending it back to Zippo for repair or replacement. I want to comment on some things, maybe clarify some things, as a lot of people are confused and a lot of people are making false assumptions. This is the internet. When you're watching a video from someone on YouTube, you don't always have all the facts or information. I feel like maybe I did an injustice to myself by not mentioning certain facts in that video, which are important for people to not make the wrong assumptions. First thing I want to actually talk about and clarify is the kernel prefix that I have on my address. And the fact that I showed my address. A lot of people were freaking out. There's a lot of new subscribers always. There's constantly new people who find the videos and start watching this stuff. So I understand that not everyone really knows what's going on with me or my channel or anything like that. But I've had my address, posted for about 5 years. It's nothing new. It's I don't care that the address is on the internet. Plenty of people have it. It doesn't bother me, and it is public information, so I show it quite frequently in unboxing videos and on all kinds of stuff. So thank you very much for the concern. It's not a common thing that you see on the internet. Not everyone does show their address. There's a lot of people have fear of bad things happening. So I understand that it may be somewhat out of place, and real concerned people would happen to mention it. Hey, you might have made a mistake there. But it's not a mistake. I just don't mind it being on the internet. So that's the first thing. The second thing is a lot of people were wondering what the COL means. It does stand for Colonel. I have no affiliation with the military whatsoever. It's interesting. Anyone who's watched the video for my channel for a long time knows all about this. I mention it quite often. I am a Kentucky Colonel. It's just an honorary title that I've been given. If you don't know anything about the colonelship, it's an organization that gives back. All right, and I'm very, very proud of it. I use the prefix Colonel for all of my YouTube stuff. All right, in other parts of my life, I do not use the prefix Colonel because I understand it can be confusing, and it can be misleading. I've had conflicted thoughts about this before. I mean, Colonel, to most people, references the military rank of colonelship, right? It's not the only thing it means. Obviously, it means other things, but not everyone knows that. And oftentimes, I'm punished by people for their ignorance. They don't know that there's other possibilities for that meaning, so they automatically assume it means one thing, and then when they realize that I'm not that one thing, they get upset at me. And 9 out of 10 times, the people who get upset by that or offended by that are people in the military. And it's always strange to me because not only do I show my utmost respect, all right, and gratitude to all people who have served, past, present, and future. But not only have I've done that, I've personally donated many times to the military. I show tons of respect every time I meet a veteran or active duty member of the military. I always shake their hand, thank them for their time and, their effort and everything that they give. They put their life on the line. I take the time out of my day to do that. I always show the military respect. It means a lot to me. Even though I'm not part of it, it means a lot to me. But I think what people do is they assume that I'm trying to falsify myself. I'm trying to pretend to be something I'm not, and that could not be further from the truth. Anyone who asks about it, I clarified it right away. And that's why I don't use it. I don't use that prefix in real life because it can be confusing and or misleading. But that's never my intent. It's just people don't have all the information, and somehow I get punished for that. But it's something that is very, very important to me in my life because I'm proud of it. And all it really means, all it stands for is giving back to the community and giving back to the United States of America. Working with charitable events, working with teenagers and stuff, trying to help other people. That's all it is. That's all it really comes down to. But anyway, so that's what that means. If you're new to the channel, I am a Kentucky Colonel, and on YouTube and in my mailing, you will see that prefix. All right. So that's what that means. The other thing I want to mention, the most important thing here, was the Zippo. What the video was really about and my intention behind it, and some more information. I feel like maybe I, goofed up or made a mistake by not explaining the whole thing. I understand a lot of the comments. People were saying that it was very misleading and or I'm wasting their time and money. This is an educational experience. First of all, I want to make it very clear, I don't expect anything back. And I don't expect to either, give Zippo a praise or any kind of punishment by the response. All right. In other words, if they send a brand new Zippo back, I'm not going to say how awesome they are because they send a brand new Zippo back after I purposely had it destroyed. Nor will I say that they suck because they didn't replace it. You know what I mean? This is just for education. I've been asked to do this for many, many years. People have been very curious as to if I purposely ruin my Zippo and I send it back, are they going to replace it? And this is to let you guys know what their policy is. Zippo watches my videos. They watch your videos too. All right. The people at Zippo, in the marketing department and the high up people, they watch every video on YouTube. All right. Just like most companies do. Now, when it gets to the facility, the repair facility, I will be treated like any other person. There's no special treatment here. They understand that I'm a Kentucky colonel. All right, so the colonelship, I understand why some people might have gotten offended or maybe even you didn't like the fact that the way it read, and I really, while I was doing that, I didn't really take notice of it or think of that aspect of it, that the kernel prefix is up there and it talks about maybe getting, in my message that I didn't specifically mention that it was purposely shot. So the theory there is that someone would quickly read this, think that some kind of soldier got shot and it saved their life kind of a thing. That was totally not my intent at all. Like I said, the people over at Zippo, they know exactly who I am. They know that I make these videos. They were shown my first video where I actually shot it. In addition to that, a lot of people got upset because they said it's just kind of wasting Zippo's money. Bought their product, purposely destroyed it. Now you expect them to replace it for free. Zippo generates a lot of new sales from publicity, and any kind of Zippo video on the internet is publicity. So they're not losing money; they're making a lot of money on this video and any other video on the internet about Zippos. Okay, it piques people's interest. They see videos like this, and all of a sudden they say to themselves, "Hey, you know what? I don't have a Zippo. I kind of want one." So if it's not robbing them or thievery or it's not being misleading, anything like that. I understand that's how it looked, but that's why I'm making this video, to clarify that's completely not the case here. This is just for educational purposes. It's just to show people what would happen if they sent their Zippo back because it was purposely destroyed. Now, if you go to the website, you can read their warranty information and decide for yourself. But this is just for pure curiosity and purely just to appease the requests. People have been requesting this for a very long time. It's not just my idea. I didn't just one day say, hey, you know what, I'm going to, shoot a Zippo and try to rip off Zippo, the company. Completely not what I was going for here at all. This is something that you guys, not everyone, but some of you really wanted to see for a very long time. So I finally did it. I love Zippo. You guys know that. I show them support. All American company, making one of the best lighters on the planet forever. Well, since 1932. Seems like forever. They make a fantastic product, and they have the very best warranty on the planet. Anyway, I just wanted to clarify that. It was important for me to explain what the situation is so you guys understand it better. It's actually really cool to have seen all the negative comments. That may sound strange, but how I see it is anyone who wrote something bad about me, you're just really good people. And the reason you wrote something bad is because you made the false assumption that I was doing something wrong or deceitful. But that says a lot about you. That says that you're a good-hearted person and a moral person, and you wanted to make sure that nothing bad was being done, or there is no deceitfulness or any kind of lies or untruths. So I can certainly appreciate that, and I thank you very much for commenting. And that's, again, why it was important for me to clarify that for you so you understand the situation. There's no deceit here. This is purely just for educational purposes and because it's been so highly requested. And at the end of the day, it sells a lot more Zippos for Zippo. So they're benefiting from this whole process. All the videos on the internet on Zippo products do help sell more Zippos. So no one's stealing from any company. If anything, they're making more money than ever and growing as a company, which I'd love to see because I highly support them and always will. The last thing to note here is that I don't expect anything back. Even though they have this wonderful guarantee, I'm actually expecting to not get something in return, to get a letter saying that, you perhaps purposely destroyed this and, we can't replace something that's been purposely destroyed. The whole purpose of the series was to really show that. I don't know what to expect, and like I said, I've been promised to be treated like anyone else sending in a lighter. So we're going to find out together. I'm in the dark about it, and we will see. So that's what makes this whole thing kind of interesting, because I don't really know what I'm going to get back. But if you were to ask me, what are you expecting? I don't expect to get anything back. I fully expect a letter saying, sorry, we can't replace purposely damaged goods. And that would dissuade people in the future from breaking their lighters to get them replaced. Okay, there's obviously the idea that if my lighter is kind of breaking a little bit, maybe I'll just destroy it more so I can get one for free. That happens all the time. And I'm hoping that the end result of this will prove that to be wrong and prove that the people who are purposely deceitful will not get anything in return. So we will see. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much for the support. And once again, the first and only time you hear me say this, anyone who hated me for the last video, thank you. Just shows you're a good person. So hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care.